The Fisherman and the Queen of the Sea. Long ago, in a quiet coastal village where the ocean breathed like a living spirit, there lived a poor fisherman named Sadiq. Every morning before the sun rose, Sadiq pushed his old canoe into the sea, hoping the waves would show him kindness. Some days, his net returned full. Most days, it returned empty. But Sadiq never complained, because his heart was richer than his net. One evening, as the sky turned gold and purple, Sadiq heard a soft cry coming from the water. Help! Floating among the waves was a woman, weak and shining like moonlight on the sea. Without fear, Sadiq jumped into the water and pulled her to the shore. He wrapped her in his only cloth and waited beside her until she opened her eyes. "My name is Zareen," she whispered. "Thank you for saving me." From that day, Zareen stayed in the village. Strange things began to happen. Whenever she walked near the sea, the waves became calm. Fish gathered close to the shore, and the wind softened, as if listening. Sadiq and Zareen grew close. They laughed together by the shore. They talked as the sun set, and love slowly found its way into their hearts. One day, Sadiq joked, "Are you sure you're not a fish that learned how to walk?" Zareen laughed, then suddenly grew quiet. "Not a fish," she said softly, "but not fully human either." That night, the sea roared louder than ever. The water glowed with blue light, and the waves rose as if bowing. Zareen stepped forward. "Sadiq," she said, "I am the Queen of the Sea." The ocean obeyed her voice. "My people have called me home." Sadiq's heart broke like a shell on the sand. "So, this is where our love ends?" he asked. "The sea cannot live on land," she replied gently. "And humans cannot breathe beneath the waves." Tears fell, mixing with the sand. Zareen offered him riches. Gold, pearls, power beyond imagination. But Sadiq shook his head. "I only want you." The Sea Queen smiled sadly. "Then meet me where land and sea touch." From that day, Sadiq lived by the shore. He never became rich, but his nets were never empty. And every full moon, when the tide was gentle, Zareen rose from the sea. They talked. They laughed. They loved. Not every love lives in the same world, but some loves are deep enough to survive distance. Up closing moral, soft ending. True love is not about possession, but about understanding where someone belongs.